Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You know that feeling that when you sit down, you're still a little bit taller?
I know where this is going already. I know where this is going already.
Perfect. This is Babael. Joining me is my good friend Larc and a perfect partner as well. And I do believe we have a really strong and tense game to cast here.
Yeah, I mean, this is probably one of the bigger games. I mean, Unistar, man, he actually wowed a lot of people coming down from the losers bracket all the way back here. Gonna fight off Kero. Of course, we saw Kero losing to Z's yesterday with that. I mean, he tried to use that, the 10 mana cost that Molten joined for free, but unfortunately was not able to win. So I think he's looking for vengeance, but he has to go through Unistar first today.
Yeah, well, I spoke and interviewed Kero a little bit earlier, and also after the games yesterday. He said he fell asleep, that's why the Molten Giant ended up in the middle. But that said, man, no excuse still, and Unistar, he was knocked out the first of the entire winners bracket, and now he's actually lasted all the way to the top 3. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's not wait longer, or else we're all gonna get shot.
Yeah.
And we oh, sorry. But that said, we are just gonna go straight up to the loser bracket final. We have with us today a game, and that's between Kero as well as Unistar.
I mean, the stars will align. I wonder whether
What about
I wonder if Unistar is probably going to be playing his Druid, because he really loves that Druid deck, and I think that is probably the better choice in my opinion. I mean, he's done pretty well with it, and I think even in the previous round when he was facing against, who was it again? Crazer, he actually did a lot of work with his Druid deck, so not too sure about that one.
Yeah, it will be a really good situation to be in. But now, I mean, both of them have really good decks, and although I'm not so familiar with Unistar's deck, I'm completely familiar with that of the other one. And that being said, man, oops, they're saying I'm too loud.
Yeah, man. I mean, you've always been the boombox in the house, right?
The boombox.
Okay. I think we're straying a little bit off topic here, guys. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure we're ready to start this game. I'm wondering what's going on here. It's kind of interesting. If you look at a lot of the names here on Unistar's screen, I think this is Unistar, right? Isn't it?
Oh my god, oh, okay, no, this is Kero,
Okay, yeah, this Kero,
and
yeah.
that's Unistar. Unistar's decks are very simple. He named them as such: Compy Deck 1, Compy Deck 2, and Compy Deck 3.
Exactly. I mean, the 1, 2, 3 combo punch there, it's a combo breaker. Okay, that was lame, guys, but I'm really ready for some awesome action here. I can't wait for this, man, seriously.
Yeah, man, and yeah, we're good to go. Ladies and gentlemen, game 1. Now we're going to start real soon. As you can see, the profiles are up. Kero going to be on the left side, and we have Unistar on the right. And it's a really good series, man. It's the loser bracket finals, and where the losers become the winners.
Yay!
Finally. My feet were hurting. There we go.
What? My feet were hurting?
Yeah, I was standing the whole damn time when we were sitting here casting.
Yeah, it's okay, man. At least now you're here and you're casting. Let's take a quick look, though.
Shit, friend.
What? Anyways, Unistar here. Gonna go second. He's got an Ancient of War, Keeper of the Grove, Harvest Golem, another Keeper of the Grove. If I were Seth, I would say mulligan everything
Exactly.
and keep the Harvest Golem.
They all belong in the trash can, and that being said, we have Kero's hand, which is a pretty good hole, but of course the rate leader, not a little bit of a place there, but Murloc with a very good card. Also is the loot hoarder.
I actually think that having that 1, 2, 3 combo is actually pretty good, because you have the Murloc raid at turn 1, turn 2 you have the loot hoarder, turn 3 you have your raid leader, but I guess he just wants to go with a little bit of a better starting hand, like something like a Blood Imp.
Oh, because the 1, 2, 2 is better than 1, 2, 3.
Exactly. I mean, he's got a Blue Gale Warrior, he has the loot hoarder, he even has the power overwhelm.
Oh my god!
So that's actually a pretty good card here.
Damn.
And they're just sending out greetings, and then start things off. He has a little Murloc.
Yep, and that's it. Well, he can definitely save up the Blue Gale Warrior because he has got charge and plus power overwhelming. That's a 3 mana for 9/6 damage to the face. And the best part is Unistar will not expect what's coming.
Exactly. I mean, that is just, like Seth would always say, the Blue Gale Torpedo, because it's always sending it right into the enemy's face, or even into taunts, which is really the best choice here. He's going to go ahead with the Loot Hoarder. I mean, that's pretty common. You can't really do much after that. I mean, the Shapeshift is good to kill it, but he's going to get a draw at the the same time.
Yeah, and that in fact is Ragnar's already hungry and angry.
I mean, he wants to throw fireballs at people right now. Like,
Exactly.
Who cares about Frosty the Snowman? There's Fiery the Fireman thing.
Fireman.
But yeah.
Nope, I only know Bob the Builder and no things superior in this game. And that's it. Here comes the Bluegill. Not a torpedo, but a small little missile. You can call it a small little bullet right now.
It's a tadpole.
Yeah, not grown yet, but still 2 damage to the face. Really good stuff. 26 health already. It seems like Harris in a little bit of a lead right now, but still the cards in the hand of Unistar. 7 cards. Lucky 7 instead.
Yeah, I mean, he even has the 7 mana cost there. He has the Ragnaros, he has the Sunwalker, he has so many good cards. He doesn't have any early game drops. I'm surprised he didn't even drop the Harvest Golem because that would have actually been better. But he's just going to go ahead and hit their face on the Loot Hoarder there, I think.
Yep, and the best part about it is that once he hits, like maybe turn 6 comes the Sunwalker 7, the Ancient of Wars 8, the Ragnaros. That's a perfect combo. But that being said, still, it seems like Kero is dealing a little bit extra damage, and now we go to Unistar. Unistar, Black Knight comes out. It's perfect mid-game cards he has right now. But can he wait till then? Because already at 21, health down already. And if you look at the hand of the Kero, he does still has the power overwhelming.
Yeah, I mean, Kero still has power overwhelming. He also has the fact that, he can actually use he has a silence minion, but that's not really going to do much. The Murloc here also is a little bit too late. Stealth is always the better approach. He doesn't really have any other bird killers besides the Swipe, and the Swipe won't kill off the Tiger unless he has something like spell damage. So, it's a good choice there in his part to actually just go with the Tiger.
You know what? The Big Game Hunter's not going to save him because by the time the Big Game Hunter will have a use, and that's when the stealth becomes a maybe 8-2 because of power, or maybe 8-6.
Right.
The game's done.
Exactly. I mean, he just hits your face and you're like, okay, what the hell just happened?
But I had a Big Game Hunter, son.
Okay, cool story, bro. But yeah, I mean, look at this though. He's gonna play a Harvest Golem. I mean, really nothing else he can do here besides just whack face. Gonna go for the 2-4. He's gonna take 2 damage nevertheless. So, I mean, that Leopard Gnome is just bursting him down even much more faster. And as an aggressive lock like the Kero really likes to play, it's gonna come to the point where you're gonna see him get rushed down really, really fast.
Yeah, and harvesting papayas right now not the best choice, but there we go. The Murloc's gonna come out, and that's gonna be a little bit of a fight here from the sea creatures, and also Cold Light here coming out. That's gonna buff up even more. Look at that! Oh, 4-2, 4-4. Wow, god damn it! Not gonna stop soon. That's a 12 health already. Powerful overwhelm man. It's gonna come out next.
Yep, exactly. I mean, he can even play the Iron Beak Owl later if he wants to silence the minion if he can't get the kill in the next turn, which I think he most probably will.
If Sunwalker comes out, bam, silence, and the game's done.
Exactly. I think, he's going to go for Swipe. It's the better choice here because he's going to deal a lot of damage here. Unfortunately, it's not going to kill a lot of mobs, but he can still trade with 2 at least. I mean, the 2-4 is eventually probably going to kill that 4-1. The 2-3, I mean, can probably even go for it. I forgot what the hell his name is, but yeah, one of those bloody tadpoles.
Yeah, there we go, one addressed, and it seems like they'll all be made seafood. So we just had sambal stingray yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
It reminds me of the good old Newton circle food. But that being said, we are looking at a 2-4 keep up the growth here, and definitely the 2-2 is a lot more value there. That it goes nicely. Ruffles are going to be used, and that's going to address the stealth. So yes, it seems like Unistar's got board control right now.
Yeah, I mean, he has board control for the time being. Even that Death Rattle is going to be a 2-1. But check it out, he even got he got the ex-wife right after the card draw there. But look at this hand though. He has a taunt right now on Kero's side. He's going to get Mortal Coil here so that he can draw a card. Oh, the Leopard Gnome is going to help a lot as well. I think that he can even, there's another Mortal Coil. Wow! Even much more card draw. Look at that. It's such value there.
God.
Even the raid leader. I mean, he could even, he could taunt, he could raid leader, and okay, I guess he's not gonna go for it. He's probably gonna save. Yeah, he's gonna save the power overwhelming for that last turn, where he's gonna hit so damn hard that he won't even recognize himself.
Yeah, man, and he will have a new face after that. But that's it. Raid leader and power overwhelming is just so daily a combo. He needs to address the deck. When I say he, it's Unistar, of course. Unistar needs to really clean the board of any card for Kero. If not, the power overwhelming plus raid leader combo is gonna break his neck. And here comes the Black Knight, good friend of Dark Knight, of course, Batman I'm referring to. And that's it. Void Walker gets addressed.
Yeah, and that's pretty much that there is to tell about it. I mean, even if he has the 2-1 there, what's he gonna really do? He can't do much. I mean, he can play raid leader, the Dire Wolf, and the power over. Oh, okay, let's see if this combo is gonna work. So he doesn't have enough mana for it though.
He's doing the math right now because the damage is gonna end up really nicely. There we go, and that's gonna be a 4 damage Leopard Gnome plus over him. That's 8 already. If the Leopard Gnome dies, god damn it.
Wow.
Left with 1 health for
that
Unistar.
damage. That's insane. 1 health left. Oh my god, it's looking so great. But hold the thought, because there is still Sunwalker. There's a lot of other taunts. He can even regen. It's like, oh no, he doesn't have. Oh yeah, he does. He does have the Ancient of Lore, so of course he can always heal up if he wants to. He's gonna trade here. Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and get 5 health here.
Yeah, not the best of moments for him because you don't want health, you want cards, but nope, he's gonna have to go for health right now. The Black Knight is still alive here, and Ragnaros is gonna come out next turn, I think, because now he's got a little bit of sizable ball control. And look at Kero, no deck, no deck, sorry, no cards in hand, only the Iron Big Owl as well as the Raid Leader. And here comes another card draw. Life tap, 15, Murloc Tidehunter, boom.
It's not gonna work out in the end here. I mean, even if he shows that, he's gonna go ahead and try out the Raid Leader so he can try to trade efficiently, but even then, the 4 and the 5 is probably just gonna aim face. There's like so many other things he can go throw out. There's a Ragnaros as well, like you nicely mentioned there. Of course, there's a lot of creeps on the board, so it's not gonna be as effective. There's card draw, but he doesn't necessarily need it. You can just go for the Sunworker.
Yep, and he needs to be really careful. That's a pitfall here. If he throws out the Sunwalker, it's gonna get instantly silenced by the goddamn owl. That's so much value in that card.
It's a 2 mana cost card that's gonna break everything in.
I know people have been saying that it's really a 0 mana, not even a creature, but it's still a silence. Very value as well. Here comes the Ancient Water. Taunt comes out, and that could be a questionable bet because he is gonna die 8 health at all. He needs to address some heroes. There we go. Raid Leader needs to go down, and also the Lore Maker there. I'm sorry, Ancient of Lore.
Ancient of Lore,
Lore Maker.
He's a Lore Maker, yeah. He's old, so don't worry about him.
Yeah, he needs to make something happen. There we go. He's also going to be able to just nicely mana up quickly. He can also go for a card draw, but I believe that going for the extra shield, not mana, sorry, shield, is going to help him a lot.
Now here's the thing. If I'm not mistaken, he does have a Leroy Jenkins in his deck. That is for Kero. If he draws that and a Power Overwhelming, I think he's only used 1 so far. He can actually win in this next turn here.
What's the top deck? Oh,
it's a Jungle Panther.
Yep, he was so close to winning, but there we go.
It's a Murloc Raider.
Shit, man. You don't want to see the tadpole, which is why I don't put them in the deck.
Exactly, and here's the thing. Yes, the taunt's gone. Yes, he's going to get at least 3 damage in, but he's like so far behind in terms of mobs. You see, he's already got to concede.
Oh my god, he nearly won his game. He's going to concede, and game number 1 going to Unistar.
Wow, that was amazing. I mean, he was left on 5 life, but he got every single late game card that he wanted. So it's kind of difficult for him to get back into this game. Am I right? Am I right?
In the game's done, man, dude. All that's left is the series, and in the series, he lost the Larc. The Larc, man, the aggro Larc. God damn it, I'm
exactly. Don't worry, man. I think the Shaman's gonna come out. If not the Shaman, then it's gonna be that Warrior.
It's got one of 2 choices. One, the double D daylight. No, I mean the double D damage from the extra Molten Giant. That's the Warrior deck. Or he can go for the other one. That's the Shaman deck that won him all the tournament. Okay, maybe just one because we only lost the one before. But still the Shaman deck's really good deck. So that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's go into the second game of this series, and that's gonna be again Unistar against Kero. Man,
game 2, man.
Warlock nearly won 1 health turnaround.
It's so sad because at the same time he didn't draw any soul fires. He kept trying to use his life tap and he kept drawing really crappy cards. He got, and that's a problem. Like if you rush down, you have to go YOLO mode. But the thing is, when you get the really bad cards, it sucks.
Yeah, exactly. And that, all the goddamn Murlocs. He just got so pissed. I was like, nah, I'm done.
Yeah, I mean,
table.
Yeah, tadpole. Yeah.
No frog still, no frog leg soup. But that being said, let's look at the card here. All right, Black Knight, not gonna keep it for sure. Harvest Golem, yes, big game under. Okay, maybe, but a little bit too early now.
Yeah, too early.
So that's good. And on the flip side, Kero, okay, good, Yofu Brewmaster. This is the Warrior deck, by the way. So the Warrior deck gonna lead the front here, and Raging Worgen is also a good card. The other 2, trash. Let's just can them. And there we go. I think we are gonna have a confirmation from the players real soon. What kind of cards are they gonna keep?
I mean, I 100% agree with the ones here by Kero. Look at that, he has a really good early game. He has the Fairy War Axe, he has the Warsong Commander, so it's you see he already has part of his combo here. He has the Youthful, he has the Warsong, so that's going to be a huge amount of late game already. All he needs to do is just keep drawing other cards. He has a Brawl, if I remember, he has a Kobold and a Whirlwind, I think even 2 Whirlwinds, so that's really good board clear. So he's got a lot of board control there.
The most scary factor of this Warrior deck is unlike any other Warrior, he wants to get beaten up.
Yeah, exactly. I think he should just name this bet Beat My Butt Up.
No, he's a sadist. That's all there is to it. And the best part is out. There we got the first damage actually, and he likes it.
Yeah.
Yep, we all can tell. And also the other scary factor is that he's got so much card draw in his game. Really, you've got Shield Block, For
Yeah.
some reason, he actually decides to just shield himself. But also a good card draw, and that in general is a really good combo. And we can see for sure that he already has got a very good. There we go. Shield block comes out. Really
Yeah, there
good
we
kind of
go,
combo,
yeah.
and draws another card again. He says he'll crush
Wow.
him, and even Azure Drake. See, all the card draw is in his hand right now. Overwhelming amount of cards already, but still no giant. On the flip side, Unistar there is looking pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, he's just going to quickly draw aggression in the early game. The thing is, he needs to make sure he does a lot more damage, and once he reaches the later stages, that he can finish him off in one turn, rather than give him the opportunity to come back into the game with, 0 mana cost Molten Giants.
Exactly, and Kero is just like, I'm going to draw cards all day long. You can actually nicely use the coin, and coin into Azure Drake to draw extra card. Which I think he might do.
Yeah,
There
he's
we
gonna
go.
do that. There we go. Yeah, and he's gonna get spell damage out of it. So-
Again!
wow, he has a shield block. Okay, that's kind of insane. Here's a problem though. He won't exactly be able to use his Molten Giant combination because he has a lot of armor on the board right now. And if he keeps putting more creeps on the board, his opponent's just gonna trade it and not deal damage to the face, which means he won't exactly be able to pull off that Molten Giant combo.
Yeah, he needs to be really careful because we're looking at a deck, Unistar, that has got really bursty kind of a card here. The Ragnar's 8 damage. He's definitely gonna save for the last hit. It's just like most players do. It's like it's by default automatic a nice fireball.
Yeah, fire. 2 added magic damage fireball, which is pretty insane. At a 8 mana cost, you can't really go wrong with that. 8 mana for 8/8 that does 8 damage at the end of every single turn.
Triple A, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Chinese New Year.
Dude, it's not Chinese New Year.
Oh, sorry. Merry Christmas. Oh, that's done. Anyway,
That's done.
Anyway, back to this game here. We're looking at Kero, and Kero now, it's going to be his turn finally. He draws Execute. Okay, he's going to kill nothing at all.
Yeah, I mean, he could charge here. Yeah, he's going to charge for face, which I 100% agree with. Because either ways, he's going to have to trade that 2/3 for the 4/3, and that's always value there. It's going to spawn a 2/1, which you can always kill off later. He has a Raging Worgen and an Inner Rage. Oh my god, there's a lot of combinations that's happening right now.
Yeah, I mean, Kero's deck is full of anger right now. Look how the card's very red. Or maybe that's because of the team color for Warrior. But never mind, now we're at Unistar side. And it's got a lot of 6 drops here, which he is having a hard time to decide. For sure, the Black Knight, you don't want to use it right now. And if you copy that Korokon Elite, you're wasting your goddamn time. Sunwalker is a good choice, but of course, also that Argent Commander, that's going to be able to just nicely knock off the board and the Korokon Elite. But does he want to do that? That's the question. But if he doesn't do that, there's nothing else could really do. Also, Keeper of Growth could be used here. But the Keeper is not going to do much of a thing as well.
Yeah, I mean, I guess playing the Taunt is okay here. You want to usually want to save the charge up for later to, get that added extra burst damage in. The Taunt is very good. He gets a slam. Actually, this is good for him because now he's going to pop the shield, draw a card, and he's still going to be able to kill off that 4/5 because look at this Whirlwind. Whirlwind? Is he gonna whirlwind today?
Yeah, of course he is. This is a no-brainer.
I mean, he
here.
could do that once he places the Worgen on the field after. So then he gets at that.
The thing is, does he realize he's got a Worgen among so many cards in the sea of his hand?
Yeah, he's got a lot of cards here.
Yeah, but he doesn't care. No, he doesn't care. All right, that's great because the Worgen also, if you throw out too early, it doesn't have the charge. So that means that he's just gonna be sitting down there with 2 health. He's gonna get a nice hit address. So that's why he doesn't do that.
I mean, he also has Inner Rage, so he always can combo that with his Raging Worgen. He starts another ship, but look, the ex-wife, the golden ex-wife is making her appearance again here, man.
Yeah, the blonde ex-wife, man. The main reason why we divorced her was because she dyed a hair gold.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's a really awkward joke from my part.
Yeah, because you're golden. You're a golden common, man. You're golden common.
Yeah, here comes the Inner Raid, whatever. But it's not going to be really useful. I think it's going to end the turn right now. There's a 2 and a 5 damage on the board. Of course, the lore maker there is just newly arrived on the board. And again, another slam. And that's going to be another card. Look at that. He's just drawing cards. He's like, where the hell is the Molten Giant?
Yeah, exactly. He just wants his Molten Giants. He doesn't give a shit about holding a whole bunch of cards in his hand because he just ultimately wants to lose a lot of HP, get those Molten Giants, and get that wombo combo at the 10 mana cost.
Yeah, you know what? He can actually use all the cards to place them on the feet because he doesn't even care about it.
Yeah.
So that's it. He still has got a Fiery War Axe. That's gonna save in case he's at 13 health. And all the awkward kind of a health pool that not enough for the full combo, and he can nicely use that as well. That's the main reason. Inner Rage, very good card as well, and can also be used on the goddamn Molten Giant. But that is too greedy right now. He needs to make sure that he knows what the hell he's doing. This is a really unique kind of a deck. Out comes Sergeant Commander from Unistar. Unistar nicely slamming the face of the Squire there, and it is actually going back hell. That being said, we still have a little bit extra damage here, and that's going to be a 5 and a 2 from the Harvest Golem as well as the Lawmaker. It seems like there's a little bit of a sorry being called out.
Well, I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, he has armor, gonna deal 1 more damage. The thing is, he's now realizing that he's reaching closer to that 10 health mark, and when he reaches there, he's gonna be able to play zero
Oh,
cost Molten Giants.
But still no Molten Giant.
Yep.
There is no point in this game if you hit 10 health
Uh-huh.
as Kero without a goddamn Molten Giant in your hand. And it's
Ooh.
asking, what the hell is my Molten Giant? There we go, a nice cancellation. That's going to be 17 health.
Yep.
But because he has still got a shield block, that's going to help him a little bit more. He
Yeah.
does have double Yufu Master or Raid Brewmaster, of course,
Yeah, yeah.
as well as the Warzone Commander.
Yeah, exactly. So once the Molten Giant comes up in his deck, it's gonna be super insane. I mean, if he's even lucky, if he reaches that 10 mana cost, I mean, he has 10 mana crystals and he still doesn't get like a Molten Giant, or he has one but he still needs the other. He can always use a shield block and hope for RNGesus to be in his favor and give him that second Molten Giant.
Well, if you play all 30 cards, definitely it's going to come at some point in time. That's the
Exactly.
point here. But there we go. It's going to be uproot or rooted. Where are you going to place your root, son?
He's gonna place his fruit at the back of the room, I think. He's gonna.
Is it in the ground? Is it up? Oh, you know what? He can actually just cancel. There we go. He's
Yeah,
gonna
he's
cancel.
gonna-
Sorry.
Sorry about that.
Well, I'm not so sure if the opponent can see the bat. Oh, okay, it's coming out. There we go.
Ooh.
Roots and the ground, and already that's going to be out. But there is no Black Knight in the hand of Kero. Kero doesn't have Black Knight in his deck at all, so that is a little bit of good news here for Unistar. And there goes extra damage. And still no Molten Giant. This is going to be sick here already. 10
Oh
health.
my
Perfect
God.
prime moment. But where are the Giants, man?
Where's the giant?
No.
Oh, that's just so unfortunate. He doesn't have any giant. He's gonna be forced to use the Kobold here. He's gonna deal about 2 damage. He's gonna kill at least 2 creeps, and then he can execute that. So that's actually really good. He does at least make sure that he's able to survive.
Oh, don't
yeah.
click the wrong card, man. Okay,
Yeah,
there we go.
okay,
He's
there we
also gonna use the shield because it's
Yeah.
too low a health. With
Yeah.
oh,
Another execute. Where's the Molten Giants, guys?
the Giants went home, Larc.
Yeah, I mean the Giants are probably sleeping already.
Yeah,
They're
it's
like,
too late.
screw this. I waste too much of my life, my
They're-
body.
They're not here yet at GE3. They're still at home. You know, it takes such a long time. Such a big size creature slowly just march down here. But that being said,
Exactly.
now it seems like Unistar's hand is almost full here, and the
Yeah.
board completely empty.
And here's the thing though, he can go for more healing, but there's no point in it. There is that Sylvanas, but Sylvanas at the same time is not going to be useful. He doesn't have anything to make that into a taunt, which means that even if he throws out the Molten Giants, he has a possibility of stealing those Molten Giants back for his own.
No chance at all. Because the way you play this combo on the Warrior on Kero's side, 30 health to 0.
Exactly.
We saw this yesterday.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, if you put Sylvanas as a taunt, there is a chance that because of the Death Rattle.
As a
it's
taunt,
good.
yeah, but there is no taunt here yet.
Yeah, that's a major problem.
There is no Defender of Argus. That is a major problem. Let's check through the deck for Unistar. Is there any Defender of Argus?
There is none.
No free taunt.
Yeah, there is no free taunt at all, so that's actually pretty sad for him. He can't
Yeah.
really do anything other than just.
Well, he can trash talk and hopefully it's going to be a taunt.
Yeah.
Killed my ex-wife!
I mean, here's the thing. He
Oh,
has
double
10
X-Wife.
damage on the board now, which means that he can actually. Deal
Oh!
Oh, the Molten Giant comes out, but is it enough?
The
Wait,
first
I
one.
think.
No.
Okay, no.
no,
It's
no.
definitely not enough. Okay, here's the problem. Okay.
Just counting, he's doing the math. 8
Okay.
damage, and he can call back twice.
So that's 16 damage. He has the.
No, you failed. Oh yeah, 16.
Dude, hello.
No, wait, you call back once, twice, bro. You can call back twice. That is more than.
Oh yes, that's
16.
2. Yes, that's 16.
Yeah, that's 2. Can you
Yes,
count?
Yes, I can. There we go. The banner's gonna hit the
And the
face.
fire also can hit the face.
Yeah.
There we go. This is the perfect combo.
Okay,
The
okay, here we
2x
go, here we go,
strike.
here we go.
We don't
It's
want
the Molten Giant, Molten Giant,
No
oh my God.
damage. There we go. And again. And the third one. And here's the three.
Here comes the
It's
shit.
the one
The
extra
damage is
help.
there.
The extra help. It's gonna be the Warrior gonna end this game because the Warrior is gonna end the damn game. There we go. One last point in help. Oh no. It's gonna finish
Double
himself.
damage.
It's gonna iterate.
Oh my God! The double damage. Oh, the GGs. That is insane.
Oh, no.
Oh my God.
Oh.
That, my friend, is just sick. That is just monstrosity right there.
Who need boobs, man? Ex-wife.
Yeah, ex-wives, just go pack your bags.
Yeah,
never
I
never
mean-
show your face again.
You want to steal giants? Not today.
Yeah, I mean-
Husbands, maybe, not giants.
That Warsong Commander, those 2 freaking pandas. Man, who knew pandas were so good, right? I mean, I thought pandas were just good there to pet and shit. But
I thought that pandas were the best. Pandas. I thought pandas were the best moment to really just pet and shit. No, to really just return Argent Commander because
Yeah.
that's a really good card to return. But no,
Yeah.
he in this case just completely abuses this Molten Giant bullshit.
I mean, the fact that he was able to top deck that Molten Giant was the thing that allowed him to actually win that game. Without that, and without the Working as well, and the Inner Rage, I don't think he would have had lethal there. So, really well played. A lot of cards saved in hand. That was just really beautiful.
That's
Played.
it. The Warrior's here to stay. The Druid's address. It's going to be the Shaman or the Rogue coming from Unistar. But there we go, 1-1. It's so far a tie.
Yeah.
And the warrior is still standing. Molten
Yeah.
Giant, more action here.
And here's the thing, a warrior versus a rogue. A rogue that's gonna try to burst you down really quickly. Oh, he has a molten giant already. I think he's probably gonna save it. He could actually take this away.
Yeah. It's too precious. No.
No, I think, you know what, he's gonna keep, he knows
Yeah.
he's gonna get rushed down by a rogue. He has to always be careful that, you know, a rogue
Well.
has a lot of things to do, a lot of minions to throw.
For Kero's deck, he needs 3 cards: Molten Giant, Pandas, and the Warsong Commander.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't need anything else. Just 3 cards.
The rest are just
he should
standby
just
time.
he should just delete his entire deck. Just put 3 cards in. That's about it.
And on the other hand,
That's 6 cards.
let's look at Unistar's hand. Definitely 2 Daily Poison. One has to go. The fast ring can stay for sure. And comes out of Spike Boost. Maybe
Oh,
not the
that's
best
even-
of moments, but it is going to be a little bit useful in this game.
Yeah, it'll be useful later for sure. I think Winstar does run a Blade Fury. I'm not too sure. No, I think that one was by Z, so it won't be having it here. Oh, he gets his double Molten Giants and his Warsong Commander.
Oh.
So the combo is shaping up here. Now all he needs to do is just drop below 10 lives.
All he needs to do
Oh, he
is
reached
look
10 lives.
really sexy right now.
Yeah, he just needs to pretend that he's, you know, doing something. He doesn't really need to give a damn about it.
No, the thing is that Unistar already knows this. This kind of attack works the first time. The second
Yeah.
time, he already know what the hell you're up to. So right
Yeah.
now, he can only hope for more card draw and the pandas to come down, and for his health to go all the way down to 10.
I mean, that was just such a scary combo. Yesterday we got to see that double Molten Giant combo. Today we got to see an even much more crazier combo with the Raging Worgen and that other stuff. And look at this, the Fire's Ringleader, man. The Scrubs coming out, and on top of that, the Deadly Poison. And I don't think he has a Ooze in this deck.
Yeah, the thing is that the Scrub's definitely a very good kind of combo for Rogue, but can he burst down before the Panda comes up? Because he already has got the Warsong Commander. So once he hits 10 health, this game's done.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's 16 damage to the face. With the Youthful Brewmaster coming out a little bit later, that could help Unistar, but his real challenge is how do you burst down that damage before the combo kicks in?
The thing is, there's also other ways that Unistar can deal with it. I mean, as long as he has a lot of, I mean, he's 2 Defender of Argus, if I'm not mistaken, in his deck, so he doesn't need to worry too much about it because he has the ability to use that on top of, you know, things like other minions, like, you know, the Hey Guys. That's all that's all you really need. Arching Commanders. I mean, there's a lot of ways to deal with it. As long as you have a taunt, it makes it that much more harder for him to actually go through it.
Here comes the brawl. He's not going to use it. No shit. That goes to Whirlwind as well. And that's going to make sure that it's going to be a 4-1 that's still standing.
I mean, in this kind of situation, he hasn't. He actually just top decked the Knife Juggler, but he's gonna play the Spiteful Smith because, you know, when that's enraged, his weapon is gonna deal a lot of damage. I think if I'm not mistaken, it's gonna add on another 2.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a 5 damage with 2 durability. So that's 10 damage to the face if he wants to.
And Kero realizes that he needs more cards right now, so he's gonna throw the Azure Dragon. On the flip side, again, Unistar picks up the backstab on this one, but down goes that one, and it's gonna be extra 2 damage, like we nicely mentioned, and that's a 5-2 rogue. This is gonna be enough burst. 5 plus 4 is already 9. The question is, does he want to whack the warrior? Is he confident of whacking the warrior right now? Because he needs to just nicely burst down in one fell swoop. It's not a delay game.
Yeah, I think he actually just going for face and even attacking with weapon could be the better choice here. Because the thing, I mean, yeah, he even has a South Sea deckhand. He should actually probably play that. Yeah, out comes another dagger. Yeah, it's going to drop into 20. Out comes the 4.
I hate to break the news here. There's a brawl.
Oh, yeah. There is a brawl, but here's the thing. He has a 5-5 weapon. He has a backstab and an SI agent, which could actually prove to be pretty useful later on.
Yeah, he's going to brawl first, then execute. I think that's going to be the way to go. But that's it. Molten Giant is going to come up for free. Warsong Commander is only 3 mana, so that's going to be a total of 3 mana use. And the Raging Worgen again. He is looking for Inner Rage, of course. Inner Rage already in the hand. He also has got the extra coin. So the coin may not even be useful in this kind of game. But that's it. Molten Giant is going to deal a total of 16 damage. Raging Worgen is going to deal a total of 3 plus 1. That's 4. 4 plus another 2. That's 6. 6 times 2 is 12. 12 plus 16 is a total of 28. And the goddamn Rogue has got 30 health. No weapon in hand. There's no way he can win. Oh, wait. He's got a firework. He can't do this. Yeah, but no, bro. No!
I mean, he could have actually just played the Warsong Commander. He has a coin as well. He has double Molten Giants.
This is going to be 6 mana there already. Inner Rage doesn't cost any mana. That's going to be a really waste, a real good deal of waste. Really.
Okay, well, I think he's going to go for it now. Oh, no, maybe not.
No, he doesn't have the mana anymore.
Sorry, yeah, I thought he was still... I thought he was... Yeah, I mean, like... Yeah, you were right. I mean, like, he chose out Warsong Commander. He's going to do 16 damage already. He has the Inner Rage with the Worgen. The Worgen's going to deal about 10 damage as well.
12.
That's 12. Yeah, sorry, 12 damage. And he has a Fiery War Axe. He would have died there.
Exactly.
He had lethal. He missed lethal. He pulled a Wreckful.
Yeah, I mean, Raging Worgen hits 3/3, once enraged +1 attack plus Wind Fury, that's 4. Inner Rage gives it extra 2 damage, that's 6.
Right.
And that's 12. God damn it, do the math, Kero. But it's okay.
Yeah.
Right now, let's just cool down a bit because there's nothing the rook can do.
Exactly. I mean, the thing is, okay, he can go ahead. He does nothing to backstab. He doesn't want like he can probably throw SIA.
Oh wait, he can win this game. Wait. 2 plus that's 4, 7, and Kero lost this game. He's still got a weapon in his hand.
Wait, okay, well, let's see. He has 5 damage. No, he's gonna be left with 7 damage.
Yeah, you can't backstab. Okay, this is the bad news. There we go. You cannot backstab. It's actually top 10.
No, that's the top 10. He just backstabbed his own minion.
Top 10 gameplay.
Yeah.
There we go. The 3 damage to the face. And Kero could have won if he did not man.
He actually would have won that game, but that was just a beautiful comeback. We actually saw his warrior lose, and it's kind of insane. His warrior never loses with this Molten Giant.
It's got everything. He actually won the game. God damn it. Let me just count again. 2.
I mean,
am I crazy? 2 Molten Giants. 16.
Okay, let's do the math. Okay. 8, 16. Raging Worgen. That is how much? That's with the inner rage. That's 6.
Okay, 3 plus. Let's just say he doesn't get angry. Right?
Okay,
That's
okay.
5. 5 times 2 is 10.
Right. No, it's 5. Yeah, 10. 28 plus the weapon. He would have died.
10 plus the weapon is a total of. There's a reason why I'm not competing, guys.
16 plus 16. Wait, Raging Worgen gets 2 damage or 1 damage?
I'm gonna ask Kero why he didn't do it. But
I think maybe he was off lead. I'm not too sure.
Anyway, let's go on. Warriors out 2-1. Unistar has the lead right now.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, ace game for Kero. Here's Shaman deck. Let's get it on.
Yeah.
Oh god damn it! Oh, it's really. Oh god, really.
I mean, like we got to see really great warrior plays, but I mean that rogue play, he had a minion on the board. I didn't even think about that. Backstabbing his own minion, getting the 2 damage from the SI agent and the 4 damage.
I think he doesn't realize he's got inner reach in the game. But enough said, let's just go on here. So Ragnar's going to come out here for Kero, and that's going to be a pretty good card, but of course not right now. It's too early, and it's going to mulligan the whole shit there. That's okay.
He doesn't need that.
And on the flip side, we've got Unistar, also Ragnar's, but he's also not going to keep it for sure. The Dark Iron Glove, yes, maybe SI agent, but maybe you want to lose the Dark Iron Glove because it's too early to have that.
Well, I mean, he can do that, or he can even remove the SI agent. He doesn't really need a 2 damage if he wants it right now. I think even just mulliganing the Ragnaros and SI agent is going to be better.
Okay.
He's actually mulligan everything. Wow.
That's going to can everything.
Yeah. So okay, here's the thing. Kero's Shaman is pretty damn good, but the problem here is Unistar, he has a lot of very, very strong, combinations. We saw it earlier. He was smart about it. He backstabbed his own minion. He got the combo out. I mean, there's a lot of things he can do. He has a coin here. He can actually coin into a Noah's Engineer, but I think he doesn't want to do it because there's no other 2 jobs.
Coin into Noah's Engineer, bro. Is today your first day?
Yeah, I know. It wasn't. It's not necessary for him to actually play the coin into a Noah's. He should just end the turn. To be honest. I think he's thinking about it, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing to think about. You don't want a coin because there is no follow-up after that, really, nothing at all. You want to end the turn, and then so be it, really.
Exactly. But here we go. Oh, there's so many high drops, they can't really play anything. Hopefully, wow, he gets lucky. He gets a 1-1, the Searing Totem, and that's going to allow him to at least deal damage.
No, but
happens.
It's useless, really. Because he can always use the dagger, but he doesn't go for that. He uses no engineer. Here comes the South Seas Hand. Yeah, and that's a pretty good card.
Yeah, and in fact, after this, he can actually coin into a Dark Iron Dwarf if he wants, and he can actually kill off the Manatite Totem, which makes it actually very, very useful for him. So I think the best play here would be probably to just coin, get the Dark Iron Dwarf off. He has another, at turn 4 he can play another Dark Iron, so definitely coining into that Dark Iron will definitely help him a lot.
Yeah, pretty much a no-brainer. Also can do backstab damage and don't even use Dark enough to just nicely kill away the Manatite because it doesn't deal any damage. And that is going to not cost him any single mana at all. But then what the hell is he going to use his mana for, really?
Exactly.
He can kill the other one with his dagger. That could also work.
I mean, in this kind of situation, I would just actually just coin into a Dark Iron, let the small guy actually kill off the Manatite, because it feels like he's gonna get okay. At least he does. It still works out in the end for him. I guess he wants to keep the coin for the turn 5 into a Spiteful Smith. That's also another strong point.
Yep. He's got double Smiths it right now. But that's it. Here comes a really angry ball, lightning of sword coming in from Kero. And that's going to address... Oh, sorry. Fog lightning.
Yeah.
Looks like a ball because of the animation. They need to change that.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is here, he doesn't need to worry too much because he knows that the next... I mean, Unistar doesn't need to worry too much because Kero... He knows that Kero only has 3 mana to use in the next turn.
Yep, exactly, and there we go. It is going to be turn 4 already. He can also backstab. Backstabbing a totem is not the best of wise moments
the
here.
thing is, he wants to get the combo for his Defiance there, attacking and then getting a new dagger. I mean, he's in the lead right now. He is able to quickly zerk down Kero here.
And Kero with the last and probably his best deck, the Shaman deck, is going to win 2 more rounds against Unistar. Now it's going to be Kero's turn. He does have Earthshock. That's not going to really help him here. He does have only 3 mana because of a overload problem. And it's going to nicely totem him.
Exactly. Here in this kind of situation, he gets a South Sea deckhand again. He can actually just use that to kill off the 0-2. Yeah, he's gonna do that right here. He's gonna okay, so he's gonna buff up his minion. Yeah, this is gonna be on the 2-2. He's gonna deal about 6 damage here. There's no need for him. Well, he can actually attack, but I don't think it's necessary in this kind of situation.
Yeah, and Unistar, man. He is now in the lead, really. I mean, body control in his favor. The minions are not really easy to kill. Maybe everything can go quickly, except for the Dark Iron Bell, 4-4 for sure. And now a little bit extra try coming as well.
Yeah, I mean, these guys are just fighting each other. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, like I said, everything can go except for the Dark Iron Duel.
Yeah.
And he's going to have a problem dealing with that. So that's going to be extra 4 damage next turn again.
Yeah, and here's the thing though. On the next turn, he only has about, I think, 5 mana to play with, and that's only my math is bad, bro. You can only S your Drake here unless he gets unless he top decks of Earth Elemental, which is actually pretty good. He's gonna get a huge amount of damage here. Look at that. He's actually getting a lot of value out of all of these exchanges. He's actually very close to burning down the Kero's Shaman deck.
Yep, overload problem again. Only 5 mana is gonna totem up. But what else is he gonna do? It's only gonna be a nice little spell damage totem, and not best of all movement. But they go to silence. They're also gonna be able to pick up that kill there because it's a nice spell damage. He uses Earthshock, so that's of course the default benefit there.
Yeah, he was actually really lucky to get that spell damage over there. There's a lot of things he can do here. He can actually coin if he wants to get a little bit more effect. But I mean, he can also just play the Knife Juggler and use the SIH to kill off the 0-2 there. I don't think he should be worried too much about things like AoE damage because the enemy has already used like lightning bolts and lightning storms already.
Yeah, one other way is to really just coin out the SI agent plus the Spiteful Smith there. Yeah, that's going to be really good. Also, you can use the Dark Iron Dwells.
That's actually also a very good choice because that's a solid 4-4. Got a kill of Totem, that's really good. And just continue. 6
damage to the face. Kero now only single digit. Kero, our favorite, to go to the grand finals. Now a lot of trouble here. And here comes Malgo. Spell damage plus 5. God damn it, that's going to deal a lot. But he doesn't have the mana for that. And here comes a nice little fire element. But he's going to get seen.
Wow. You can see his Shaman deck. Unistar is just on a roll. He is completely destroying Kero.
And look at a smile on the face. Unistar, my friend, he is just,
I mean, he's insane. Like, that was, I mean, the amount of plays that he did right there, I have nothing else to say. That he's going to Grand Finals, man. Can you believe that? Grand Finals versus Z's.
The Grand Finals, baby. And that being said, Unistar, he knocked out all Kero's strand and Kero himself. Yeah. And it is a mistake. He should have won the second game. Yeah. And I guess that just squashed him. So Kero gonna be in 3rd place, and Unistar is going to the Grand Finals.
Definitely. I mean, he deserves it. He played really well. I really, really love that play. I mean, I just have to highlight it again. The play that he backstabbed his own minion. He used the SIH combo and into the adversary combo. That was just insane.
There was a moment he was thinking, can I backstab that hero?
Yeah, he decided, what did I do here?
Wait, I can kill my own guy.
Exactly, and that's what he did. So, I mean, really deserving victory there.
Yeah, so, other than the fact he killed his own minion, which doesn't make him a good boss, don't worry, Larc, I don't kill you.
Oh, okay. Cool, sorry.
That's it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be back with the Grand Final 0 soon. This is Babael, Jeremy is Larc. We'll be back, so stay tuned for more Hearthstone action.
See ya.